Hey guys, welcome in. If you're new or just passing through my channel, welcome, welcome. My name is Tam. I'm also known as the Enlightened Auntie. If you are returning, welcome back, squad. I'm here today to do another general collective reading. We're not client specific here. We're also gender fluid. I may be saying you when I'm talking to them, may say them when I'm talking to you. Put yourself in the story wherever you seem to fit. Remember that time and energy are fluid. So I could be talking about the recent past. I might be talking about the present. Could also be talking about the future. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you like a book of personal or align with your own story, all of my information is below in the description box, and my books are always open. I also invite you to go back into my archives about 5 or 6 months to find readings that are a little bit more resonant into, the present. The energy of my readings sometimes tends to reach out about 6 months. So if you go 6 months back, you might find some messages back there that are right on time for you right now, okay? So let's jump in and see what Spirit wants to talk about this fine day. Hope everybody's doing well. All right. I heard somebody's getting a second chance at peace. I feel like if somebody here, if you collective are in a space of like starting over, I heard the Phoenix rising. You're literally coming up from the ashes. You're in a very peaceful space. You're starting your new life. And you're at peace. We like it. I'm not really sure why this is a challenge. So, some of you, your challenge may be maybe seeing things from a very neutral perspective, like whatever you've been dealing with or whatever. You could be struggling with seeing something from a very neutral perspective. I'm also hearing you may be afraid of I heard owning your truth. That's interesting. I heard afraid of owning your truth, like afraid of owning your truth because for some, and this isn't for everybody, it's almost like this is my truth. And while my truth does include other people, their story may be very different from my version of the story. I think that some of you may be worried that, and I want to say if you're worried about being judged based on your perspective, don't be worried about that. Okay, Spirit is saying that part of your lesson here was as it relates to like you starting over, getting, establishing a new life for yourself. You know what I'm saying? This is about being honest, staying true to your integrity, being honest with yourself, being honest with other people. Don't be afraid of your truth, is what I heard. Especially if you are walking away from a relationship or a dynamic, because I do have soulmates on the board, and remember, soulmates do not have to be romantic in nature. It could literally be anybody. But there's somebody here that I feel like whatever this relationship was, you've been very silent about your side of the story. And especially if there's been a breakdown in the relationship. So like if if it was a romantic relationship and y'all broke up, you've been very, very quiet about what took place or what transpired in the relationship against you. Okay. And again, part of your dilemma has been overcoming the fear of okay, thank you, Spirit. I was trying to figure out, like, I see all these cards here now, and I do know I can feel it because they're very, very, all three sections are so super tied to each other. Your dilemma may be the fact that you've been afraid to tell people your side. You've been afraid because you've been very, I think in the past, you might have been, you kind of gone back and forth with, being neutral about it. And in other times you're like, you're very much, embodying like, this is my side and this is what I experienced. I kind of feel like part of the lesson here is for you to learn how to use your voice and speak the truth. It's okay for you to tell your truth. It is okay for you to say what happened to you in this dynamic within this relationship. It's okay for you to be honest about why you're no longer engaged with this person. Not necessarily like engaged for marriage, but like engaged, like dealing with them. You're not dealing with this person or this relationship for a reason, and maybe you are keeping that you've kept that reason to yourself. You've not shared that reason. And I think too, part of it is because maybe subconsciously you've been protecting this person. You've been protecting their reputation while they have slandered yours. All right, guys, let's jump in. That's interesting. I feel like the person that you've been dealing with somebody who I want to say is the complete opposite of who you are. I have somebody here who you've been dealing with who has been very conditional in the way that they operate. This is somebody here who only does things with an expectation of getting something in return. I think this came up in my one of my last collective readings. This is somebody here who does things with an expectation of getting something in return. This is somebody who also keeps secrets and tells lies. I'm also getting here that this could be, I heard imposter syndrome, but this could be literally somebody here who thinks very highly of themselves when they don't truly deserve to be in that space. I also hear that somebody is upset that you are, like, if you are having like a glow up or something, again, you're starting over and you're at peace. I definitely feel like somebody is not happy about that. I feel like whatever you've been in pursuit of, whatever you've been going after, like if you're working on, building your stability, if you're working on building a business or something that, that you've created for yourself, you've been working very, very diligently to, bring those things into fruition and to make something happen. Whoever you're dealing with is not very happy about it, okay? And if you're in the public eye, I definitely have somebody here that maybe, I said before we even got to the tarot cards, like you've been protecting somebody's reputation by just staying quiet. The person that you've been dealing with, they come off, I heard fake nice, but this is somebody who comes off and they pretend. This is a pretend energy. Like they pretend to come off as like somebody who's very, loving and nurturing and kind, but that's not really who they are. You are the embodiment of that. They are not. I said it's complete opposite energy. So there has been some type of injustice carried out that is being hidden. And I feel like, I'm actually going to clarify this with a different deck. Hold on. Deck. Let's use this one. I feel like okay, so you have a situation, because this is the environment. You've got a situation that there's been some type of injustice carried out, or there's been some lie, and it's been shrouded. I heard deeply shrouded. It's covered. It's something buried so deeply, like that, like it's not on your radar per se. But there's something here that has been done unfairly, unjustly, and I feel like Spirit is here about to balance some scales. Is about to balance some scales. Somebody is not happy. Somebody thinks it's unfair. Okay. Somebody thinks it's unfair because you are in a space, you're like in a really stable space. I feel like you may also be, you're also being celebrated. Some of you may be, you're being celebrated. And I think you're being celebrated because of whatever it is that you tried, that you created. Like say, hypothetically, if you're a business owner, because I'm kind of getting the boss energy. If you're a business owner, I feel like there may have been somebody here trying to sabotage your business or slander your name in order to, like, take business away from you, okay? But the thing is that you're being celebrated. That's why this person's pissed off, because you're being celebrated. You're not only just being celebrated, it's what people are celebrating or what people are recognizing about you, collective, is that, and I feel like you may also have followers, so you may have other people who, I heard they genuinely fuck with you. You got people here who, like, because I see what they, like, the way I'm seeing this is like, for you, because you became a boss, or you're becoming a boss, or you're building a business, or you're building something for yourself, right? You have taken a lot of time. It is taking you a long time to get to where you are. And other people have witnessed you working diligently to get to the position that you're in right now. This person doesn't necessarily think it's fair. They're pissed off, and if they're hiding it, they're pissed off that you're being celebrated. And literally, that is the universe, that is spirit, that is God balancing the scales, because this person's been shit talking you. And they are pissed off that you made like that. I said in one of the collectives, I don't even know if I posted that. I've got a couple of readings in the can. I haven't posted them yet. But this is like somebody pissed off that you have the ability to manage and juggle like all these different things that you got going on in your life. People are watching you manage them, and manage them well. You are a badass. You're doing it, and you're balanced the entire time. You're like over here juggling, 15 million things, but you still are the essence and epitome of grace and dignity. This is like, they're not seeing you sweat. They don't see you sweat. They just see you working. Like, literally. They just see you working. And somebody is very upset, not happy at all, that you juggling all these things, but you ain't juggling them. It is what it is. Listen. You are stepping, and the Emperor's out here twice in the upright. You are absolutely bossing up in the biggest way. You are stepping fully into your power, and you're owning it. You've overcome all of this drama, and you are stepping into the most courageous time of your life. I think I've said this before too in other readings. Part of the reason why people are so like envious or upset by, you know, the moves that you're making, it's jealousy, but it's jealousy because they could never. They could never. They don't have the balls to do it or the know-how. So they're mad at you because not only do you have the balls to do it, you have the know-how as well. Those sound like personal problems. Sounds personal. Baby. Yeah. You made a choice. Okay, here's the thing. You're healing. And you decided, I believe you made a decision, collective, to, I feel like you were no longer holding out with hope, waiting for somebody to change or to get right or whatever. This person, whoever you were dealing with, was literally trying to win at all costs. They just, you know, if they're out here slandering your name, they're just doing it for the purpose of trying to slow you down. Problem is, you've healed. And that's not a problem for you, but it's a problem for them. You've healed. And I feel like this person wants to come back, literally. I said this yesterday. This person wants to come back just to disturb your peace. Because they see you in this peaceful ass energy. They see you peaceful. They see you flourishing. They see you living abundantly and living well and being happy without them. That's the problem. Because you're doing it without them. So you may not see them coming forward, but I do feel like this person is trying to return, or they're trying to figure out a way to come back to slow you down, to distract you, to start some shit with you. That's wild. That's wild. Some of you are worried about moving on. Not everybody. But there's somebody here worried about taking the action to actually move on. If this requires you to move, some of y'all are afraid of actually moving. The thing about it is, there's healing in the distance. You know, when there's some type of truth communicated, or something that, you know, that some revelation that comes out where there's some honesty that's being displayed, or something's being aired out, while that information that's being aired out may actually cause a separation, understand that healing takes place during times of separation. So if you're worried truly about moving on or moving, like some of this could be literally, I mean, because I'm reading for a bunch of people, this could be about moving or relocating and somebody having worries about having to do all of that, right? And part of your obstacle is being worried about what I heard FOMO, like fear of missing out. It's like, if I go, Six of Swords to the Chariot, if I go, you're not alone. You're not alone. You're not going to be alone. Now, this could be the fears of someone else that you move away, that they're going to be left out in the cold. Absolutely. Somebody is worried about being left out in the cold because you're moving on. Wow. What you need to release. You need to release something or someone that may have in the past been a source of some kind of stability for you. Whether this is a job, whether this is a relationship, or a certain dynamic. I feel like there is an energy of so much. This is really a lot right here, because I see where there's the potential here of somebody like withholding time, effort, and energy. Withholding time, effort, and energy from something, yeah, that provides, that's the word I'm hearing, provides stability. So it could be a job. Somebody may be worried about that, about having to let a job go or let a situation go. Leaving money on the table is what I heard. Whatever that means to you. I think part of the lesson here has a lot to do with you really going within to ascertain what it is that you really want. I'm also feeling too that this is the biggest lesson here is about you not feeling the need to defend your decisions to move in a way that makes you happy. I hope that lands. Because I kind of get the feeling here that you're very guarded towards a certain situation or a certain person. Again, remember I said up here, like, this is a situation where maybe you haven't been honest with other people about the breakdown of this relationship. You haven't been, and this for me talks to me about honesty and about not having, like, you should never be or feel like you're in a position where you got to defend your actions or decisions. This is your life. Move how you want to move. You ain't got to defend or explain shit to anybody. It's your life. Do what you do. Your advice is to not take any action towards things that are not actually worthy of your time. This also talks to me too about not making any like super hasty moves. You don't want to invest time and energy like you're... I'm like getting like... I'm hearing like all these different messages and none of them are making sense to me. I heard something about watering, like watering the soil. Watering the soil. Stop pouring into something that it doesn't necessarily pour into you. Yeah, you got somebody around you who is literally backstabbing you, betraying you, and there's lies here. And there's somebody here who may be emotionally manipulative. There might be other people involved. Could definitely have something to do with your family and you making a choice to move away from them. You call judgment on it. Yep. You made a decision to move towards new opportunities and new situations. There's no healing in it. There's no healing within a dynamic, or there's somebody here who has not done any of the healing. And this person has really only been here. This is we got a liar, a lying, selfish person who either doesn't have any real love for you or you don't really have any love for them. And this is somebody that you've been dealing with for a really long time. I feel like this person just, I said there's this energy of somebody wanting to, they're worried that you're going to move on and they're going to be left behind. I feel like you make a choice, you're making a choice to choose something new. Yeah. Yeah. You could be departing not just from one person, but you could be departing from a few people. Yeah, whoever you're dealing with, this person is, I said, because temperance is up right here and temperance is in reverse here. Whoever you're dealing with, I said they're not happy because, you know, you're getting the attention. And this person wants to come in from the cold. Why? Because they want to bask in some of your glow. You may have had to block this person out, or you may have blocked out a bunch of people, like blocked out communication. You may have blocked people out for fear that they are like watching you work. Okay, whew, there's a lot here. So there may have been one or a few specific people that you've had to like block communication or block them from being able to see what you're doing because you were trying to protect your work, protect whatever it was that you were working on. Okay. But you're literally, people are watching you. They're watching you and they're celebrating you, and this person is super unhappy. They're not happy. Wow. You did the healing work though. Look at you. Whatever you had to overcome to get to where you are or to get to where you're going, you've been through a lot. You've been through a lot. You've finally learned how to like tame the ego. You know, you've addressed, if you at one point had some ego issues, you've addressed those. You've addressed those. Yeah, look, you decide to move on because it's unrequited love. And now this person, okay, so here's the thing. I feel like the reason why this, I said it yesterday, the reason why this person is coming back is because they want to disturb your peace. But this person is experiencing some negative karma, or they're dealing with a set of very unfortunate circumstances. They're pissed off about it. They're not happy. And you moved, here's the thing, you moved away from it because you're just like, yeah, I know. And I do feel like if this person were to come back with an apology, it's really not an apology. There's nothing in this cup. Yesterday I said it was piss in the cup. There ain't nothing in this cup. So even if they were to try to come back for an apology, like, you know, fake nice, they want to come back and try to smooth things over and pretend like they want to heal a situation. That's not really what they're here to do. They're here to just disturb the peace. Why? Because their peace is disturbed. And this person really just wants to stir up a bunch of bullshit. I also have, this person is not her. They are not connected to God. And this is somebody also who abuses their position and role in people's lives in order to have some kind of power and domination over them. Child, who is this? I heard somebody, you just don't want any smoke. You don't want to deal with somebody. You don't want to deal. What you're moving away from. Let me tell you what you're moving away from. You're moving away from somebody, or somebody who doesn't really have any, who's never really had any loyalties towards you, who's never really done any work to fortify the foundation of your relationship. All that this person has done is cause you drama and create havoc for you. Yes. You're like, this person is literally, they have literally been trying to, I heard, outshine you. This person has been trying to dim your light. This person has been doing nothing but trying to dim your light. And the reason why is their ego. They just want to win. This is somebody who just wants to win. They want to win at all costs. They don't give a shit who they got to take down. And literally, all it's going to win them is some negative publicity. Because I think you about to tell the truth. Ooh, I don't normally take this many cards, but I'm going to take all of them. Because I like it. Chariot, the Hermit, the World. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. You're closing this cycle out. You've retreated your energy. And the thing about it is, I feel like things could have been different. I feel like you're disappointed in this person. Whoever this is that you're walking away from, I feel like you're very disappointed in them. I also feel like whatever is about to come out is about to be on public display. You could also be dealing with somebody here. I said this could have been somebody who was a source at one point, a source of stability for you, okay? But I feel like this person may be trying to hold on to you because you are some source of stability in their eyes for them. This person is somebody who is really coded. Like if you're doing really well financially, you know, you're stable and everything, this person is not that. This person is very codependent and, you know, they want what you have. They want to have, you know, they want the benefit of living a really comfortable life, but they don't want to put any work into, like, no. And you're moving away from it. And I feel like you're disappointed in this person. Like it could have been different, but you wanted to act like this. And this is where we are. The lesson here, baby, baby, baby. Let this shit go. Not to put any more effort or energy or time into situations. You ain't gotta, like, you don't have to defend your decision of releasing this shit from your mind, not wanting to put any more effort or energy or work into it, and focusing on what it is that you want in your life. The advice, I said something down here about watering the soil. Watering the soil. Only pouring into things or situations that pour into you. And that's kind of the same energy that I'm getting here. And this is about, I feel like part of this advice is to clear up the lie. Go back up here. The lie about whatever transpired within this relationship that you have been keeping to yourself. You have been keeping it quiet. You have been keeping it private about why this relationship broke down. Tower in reverse. It was bound to happen anyway. The breakdown of this relationship. It was bound to happen anyway because the foundation wasn't solid. You were dealing with somebody who wasn't even fucking loyal to you in the first place. They just wanted what they wanted. They wanted you to just keep on pouring into them while they just gave you nothing or gave you little crumbs. They literally gave you crumbs. And I feel like you're going to see, I said this yesterday, you're going to see when they come to you, you're going to know it, you're going to see it, you're going to smell it, you're going to know for a fact that somebody is coming to you with a handout with some type of expectation because they might be down bad. They're not doing so hot. They're not doing so hot. And literally, this is like a reap what you sow kind of energy. So if this person wasn't pouring into you, you don't pour into them. Why? Because it's karma. It's reap what you sow. You didn't give me shit, so what do I look like giving you anything? Just saying. Okay? All right. Let's grab these who cards. Let's see who we're talking about. Now, you know I don't talk about the signs, but I'm going to tell you. Leo is out here. Aries is out here. Libra, Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius. All right. Somebody born the year of the rooster. 1945, 57, 69, 81, 93, 2005. May have children born in 2017. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. Coming in to offer resources and stability. I feel like somebody wants to come in and make an offer, but honestly, I don't feel as though they're coming to offer you resources and stability. I think they're coming to you to make an offer because you have resources and stability. Okay, could be dealing with somebody born the year of the dog, 46, 58, 1970, 1982, 94, 2006. May have children born in 2018. Also the year of the dragon, 1940, 1952, 64, 76, 88, and 2000. May also have children born in 2012. Coming in as a partner or a companion. Pay attention. Twin flame, karmic. So it could be a karmic twin flame. Long term. You may have been in a long-term relationship with this person. Could be dealing with a Libra. And this person is nearby. So they could be close to you in proximity in terms of location. Okay. I think I'm going to leave it there. If any parts of this reading resonate for you or gave you clarity over your own situation, give the video a thumbs up so we can circulate it to those who need the message the most. If you'd like to book a personal more line with your own story, all of my information is below in the description box, and I invite you to join me for a session. Thank you so much for all of your likes, shares, and subscribes, tips, donations, super chats, and all that stuff. I love you guys so much. Thank you for supporting my channel and my work. I appreciate y'all, each and every one of you. Take care.